There's a toxic crisis hiding in the drinking water of over 2 million people in Southeast Michigan. And the people we pay to fix it are pretending it doesn't exist. If you live in Macomb, Oakland, or in Wayne County, you're currently downstream of an environmental disaster. 40% of our state's drinking water comes from Lake St. Clair. But right now, the heart of the Great Lakes, it's being left to rot into a toxic hydrogen sulfide filled swamp. This isn't just about a smelly beach. This is about the water in your kitchen, the value of your home, in a $2 billion economy that is currently being funded by $0 in actual maintenance. Literally none. Let's talk reality. If you've ever driven through Clair Shores or Harrison Township, you're looking at the heavyweights of the boating world. Harrison Township is famously known as Boat Town, USA, and Clair Shores is home to the legendary Nautical Mile. Together, these two communities, they hold the number 1 and the number 2 spot for the most boating registrations in the entire world. Today, you won't see a world-class lake. You'll see a tragedy. Multi-million-dollar waterfront backyards are becoming unusable. And I personally know of residents who can't even step out back because the stench is a thick, rotting smell of decay. This isn't just seaweed. It's a massive buildup of Microseira wollei, a Cyanobacteria that creates a physical black barrier between homeowners and the water. And in many places, the muck is so thick that vegetation is literally growing on top of the lake. You can't just fix this with a rake. This requires industrial dredging and for the government to step in. Why is the water at risk? Lake St. Clair is uniquely shallow and acts like a giant filter for the Great Lakes. Because of specific current patterns, the toxic muck, it settles and stays along the western and southern shorelines. Inside that muck is a terrifying chemical process that's taken place. As this organic material decays, it compacts and releases methane and hydrogen sulfide. When you smell rotten eggs, you're literally breathing in poisonous gas. Now the question that everyone asks, is my tap water safe today? Technically, yes. Our filtration plants are some of the best in the country, and they're currently scrubbing out these toxins before they reach your faucet. But here's the terrifying part. This is what we're swimming in, what our kids are jumping into, and what most residents in this area can't wait to get out on over the summer weekend. And these toxic mats, they're bubbling up right on top of our water intakes. We're forcing our filtration systems to work at 100% capacity just to keep the rotten egg gas and E. coli out of your shower. We're one mechanical failure or one massive heat wave away from a total do not drink order. We're literally letting our drinking water source stagnate in a pool of organic waste. Why isn't this fixed? Well, Lake St. Clair is caught in the game of bureaucratic ping pong. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, they say it's not their job unless it blocks commercial shipping. And the state agency, EGLE, the Department of Environment, Great Lakes, and Energy, they've historically blocked residents from using mechanical equipment to clear the muck, citing habitat protection. They're protecting the habitat of a toxic invasive species over the health of 2 million humans. This is where House Bill 4314 comes in. This bill finally gives you back power. It would allow homeowners and marinas to use mechanical skimmers and equipment to remove this muck without waiting months for a state permit. It essentially says that cleaning your own beach isn't dredging, it's basic maintenance. But while the House says yes, the bill is currently sitting in the Senate. Every day they wait is another day the muck just gets deeper. The math of failure. Now let's talk about the money. In the 2026 Michigan State budget, leadership finally secured $800,000 for a field trial. $800,000 for a lake that generates over $2 billion for the state each and every year. That's like trying to put out a house fire with a squirt gun. If we don't act, property values in Harrison Township, Clair Shores, and the surrounding areas, they're going to collapse. We're at risk of losing our global title as the boating capitals of the world. When the tax base dies, the schools die, the roads die, and the Boat Town USA legacy is gone forever. So what do, Michigan? We need to stop asking for permission to save our lake and start demanding it. Step 1, we need the state Senate to pass House Bill 4314 immediately. Step 2, we need a permanent line item in the state budget that treats Lake St. Clair like the vital infrastructure it is. I want you to do one thing right now. Comment "Save the Lake" below. It's gonna tell the YouTube algorithm that this is an emergency that needs to be seen by every person in Michigan. Then share this video and tag the governor's office. I'll also leave the committee members' contact info below if you'd like to reach out to them. We need to be the voice for Lake St. Clair before it's too late to save. Our water is our right, and our homes are our investment. It's up to us. I'm Alex Klott. Let's get to work.